We are now entering day 5 of this government shutdown. And the government is shut down because Congress has not passed a funding bill. The power of the purse resides with Congress. They have to initiate all spending. It is up to the executive branch and the Treasury specifically to follow through with that spending, but Congress must authorize it. The founders set it up that way so that the executive branch didn't have complete control over the purse strings and could do what Donald Trump is trying to do and decide what money goes where and just, bypass everybody else out of it and just make unilateral decisions. But they have not passed a funding bill. And the current sticking point between Republicans and Democrats is that Democrats want to reverse the Medicaid cuts in the One Big Beautiful Bill that will kick a lot of American citizens off their health care, and they want to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies that are set to expire at the end of the year. If they don't extend those subsidies, healthcare costs for people getting their health insurance through the Affordable Care Act exchanges will go up 75%. Now, Republicans don't want those credits to continue, or at least some don't, because they see that as a workaround to getting rid of the Affordable Care Act. They have been trying since it passed, but every year it becomes more and more popular. So they want to make it fail so it becomes less popular so they can maybe have a path toward getting rid of it, etc., because they don't like it. And they have tried to characterize it as something completely horrible by deeming it Obamacare. And when it's referred to as Obamacare, it does have a negative connotation. But when you call it the Affordable Care Act and people have seen what is actually done, they seem to like it. So they want to quit the subsidies to make it so people have to struggle to have their health care, so the Affordable Care Act doesn't work. Now, they're at an impasse. Republicans and Democrats are not negotiating really at this point. They just keep bringing up basically the same bill in the Senate, trying to get either side to budge, and it's not moving. The House is not even in session right now. They're taking another week off. Mike Johnson has canceled all votes, basically said, you guys got to agree to what we've already passed, or else we're not going to pass anything else. And that is not negotiation. That is weakness. And I think ultimately his speakership could be in jeopardy depending on how this funding plays out here. If they end up caving to Democrats, there's going to be at least a section of Republicans that could call for his job, and it will only take 3 or 4 for all Democrats to side against Mike Johnson, and he would be out as speaker. They'd have to find somebody new, but his speakership could be in jeopardy because of how he handles this funding. So we're in day 5, not looking good for today either.